Hello, new students. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you from the Office of Student Financial Planning at Mercer University. I am Inezra Hall, Associate Director of Student Financial Planning on the Atlanta campus. Our office serves as your advocate, and we play an important role in helping you develop a financial plan for funding your education. In this brief presentation, I will share information with you about ways to pay for your education. Specifically, I will address the three questions: what can I get, how much can I get, and when can I get it? The first step is to submit an application to determine eligibility. For federal aid, you will need to complete the FAFSA application, which is the free application for federal student aid. For state aid, you will need to complete GSF apps through the Georgia Student Finance Commission. The FAFSA application for the new academic year is made available on October 1st each year. For your academic year, which includes summer 2021 and fall 2021, you will need to complete the 2021-2022 application. To complete a FAFSA, you will need to go to fafsa.ed.gov. You will need to create an FSA ID to begin the process of logging in and completing your application. Be sure to include Mercer University as a college to receive the results of your FAFSA. Our school code is 001580. So what types of financial aid can you get? You may be eligible for scholarships, grants, loans, and work-study awards. Most students are typically eligible for federal direct loans, which consists of direct subsidized and direct unsubsidized loans. There is a notable difference between these two loan types. For direct subsidized loans, the Department of Education will pay the interest on the loan while a student is enrolled at least half-time. On the other hand, for the direct unsubsidized loan, interest accrual begins at the birth of the loan and is paid by the student during repayment. Parents of dependent students may apply for a Parent Plus loan. This loan has fixed interest for the life of the loan at a 5.3% rate. Parents are required to complete a credit check for the loan, and if approved, they may borrow up to amount for cost of attendance minus any existing aid. If a Parent Plus application is denied, the student may be eligible to receive an additional $5,000 in unsubsidized loan. Another alternative is for the parent to obtain an endorser. In addition to loans, some students may be eligible for the Georgia Tuition Equalization Grant. For eligibility, students are required to be a legal resident of the state of Georgia and be enrolled full-time. For more information, you may visit the Georgia Futures website at georgiafutures.org. Now that you have an understanding of the various forms of aid, I'm sure your next question is, how much aid am I eligible for? That all depends. You may be awarded loans less than the annual loan limit, depending on what year you are in school, if you're a dependent student versus independent student, and how close you are to reaching lifetime loan limits. For loan limits, annual loan limits are the amount in subsidized and unsubsidized loans you may be eligible to receive each academic year. And lifetime loan limits are total amounts you may borrow for undergraduate and graduate study. As previously mentioned, dependency status also determines how much aid a student can be eligible for. All applicants for federal aid are considered either independent or dependent. On the FAFSA application, there are frequently asked questions that will determine if a student has to provide their parents' information on the application. If you answer yes to any of these questions, then you may be an independent student and may not be required to provide parental information on your FAFSA. If you answer no to all questions, then you may be considered a dependent student and may be required to provide parental information on your FAFSA. Once you have submitted your FAFSA form, our office will review and package any awards you are eligible for. You may view your award letter via your MyMercer account. Also, be sure to complete any outstanding requirements and upload any required documents to your MyMercer account. Also, You may be required to complete interest counseling or sign a master promissory note, which you can complete these requirements on studentaid.gov. After receiving your award letter, it is a good idea to determine how much aid you have available to cover tuition and fees. The current amount for tuition and fees total $19,883 per semester, and about $59,650 for the program costs. If you need to apply for additional funds, review the cost of attendance for your program to determine how much more you may be eligible to receive. The cost of attendance is the estimated annual cost of attending a particular college or university. We use the cost of attendance to help us determine a student's eligibility for all forms of financial aid. The total of all awards cannot exceed the amount for cost of attendance. Please note, the cost of attendance does not equal your bill, but it is a very realistic estimation of expenses and can be used by the student for personal budgeting purposes. The cost of attendance consists of both direct and indirect costs. Direct costs are fixed costs to include tuition and fees, while indirect costs are things such as books, supplies, room and board, transportation, loan fee allowances, and other miscellaneous expenses. If you need to fill the gap for tuition and fees that are not covered by federal loans, scholarships, or grants, you may consider exploring private loan options. You can begin your search through Fast Choice, an online database that provides information about private loans in a convenient way where you can easily compare interest rates, benefits, terms, and fees for the loans. Keep in mind that payment is due before the first day of class, meaning you will need to remit your payment in full, enroll in a payment plan, or secure private loan funding. Students will be dropped from courses if their account is unpaid, so I want to emphasize the importance of paying your account timely. You may be wondering, when are funds scheduled to disperse to my account? For the summer 2021 term, funds are scheduled to disperse on May 19th. Refunds are typically received 7 to 10 business days after financial aid posts to your MyMercer account. The refund process is administered by the Office of the Bursar. As you are accepting financial aid funds while in school, it is important to keep track of your borrowing. You can track your borrowing at studentaid.gov to find information about loan repayment, how much you owe, and who your loan servicers are. You can also find information for budgeting. It is a good idea to pay down your principal and interest balance while you're in school to minimize your loan debt. Also, keep in mind, loans are deferred while enrolled in school at least half time, and payments are not due until the allotted 6-month grace period has expired. If you have questions or would like to discuss your financial aid in detail, you may reach us in one or more of the following ways. In person, we are located on the Atlanta campus in the Davis Administration Building in Suite 103. Our office hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. We are closed Monday through Friday from the hours of 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. My email address is hall_m@mercer.edu. You may reach me by phone at 678-547-6467. And if you need to fax any documents, you may do so at 678-547-6433. If you need to book an appointment, you may do so if you need to schedule a virtual, phone, or in-person appointment. Also, please visit our website for instructional how-to guides that will assist you with navigating financial aid. That concludes our presentation. Congratulations to each of you with accomplishing admission into the ABSN program. I wish you much success in your time here at Mercer. Thank you.